So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, day 285. 15 more days, and we're gonna hit that 300 mark. And I guess throughout this 300 videos, if there is something I have learned, there is nothing in this world which is just purely good or evil. And I don't want to get into details and nuances, obviously. I'm just, uh, getting these ideas from my personal life because obviously there is, thank God, alhamdulillah, a lot of advantages of daily vlogging, and I'm not gonna stop this thing because I'll obviously these things overweight advantages, overweight the disadvantages. um, but I guess there are some certain things which like to a certain degree, like after you hit once 1,000 views, 2,000 views, and 3,000. I didn't had 3,000 views yet on a video, I guess. But in total we got like 300,000 views on my main channel. I'm documenting my journey, which is just insane. Once you hit that, and then your next video is like flop, 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 flop. You kind of like you want to quit, not because even like you genuinely like can kind of give up on yourself, but because of this, this, bro, like it's I don't know, we're all humans, and it's impossible to do YouTube for 2 years and then don't get happy about a lot of views you get, and don't get happy about all this kind of fame which you're having. But the problem is that it affects you in a positive way, but then the rest what happens also affects you in a certain way. So this is one problem. Another one is just, there's like certain moments in your life you can't explain to people that, bro, I just can't go other way. Like, life just turned out to be a certain way. And all of these, a lot of people who are cooked from this social media, watching 2-hour TikToks and Instagram reels, and they think that they control everything. They watch motivational videos, and I kind of not against that. I do watch myself sometimes, but this recent days, if I'm gonna show you my actually my daily average on my phone dropped by 67%, which is like 36 minutes a day, which is crazy. The majority of my time which I use my phone is when I'm in public transport, either doing Arabic lessons and learning some Spanish, Arabic, or Chinese. I'm changing languages sometimes to, if I get bored, on Duolingo, or reading a book on my phone, obviously ebook. But other times I'm like not using my phone. I just when I'm at home, when I'm at work, I have job to do, obviously. I'm earning money. If I have some kind of time between like clients, I pick up my laptop with myself every day, and I code a project. I actually have a lot of things going on, and I kind of have to either quit other things, or yeah, kind of decide what I want to do. It used to be only one project which I used to build, and I kind of had a more clear like goal of where am I going. But after I have completed this one project, I'm like, what I do now, and I kind of like take on everything I can, which is kind of good. But the problem is that everything you do at first is gonna suck, so you gotta pick something, uh, and you gotta think about what you're gonna be picking, and these things are gonna take a while. One thing I kind of, I kind of think that this is gonna be right to do is, I think I have to complete this project properly until the end. So right now we have all the, necessary functions, right? So necessary stuff. But to complete it as a software, as a startup which is usable, there is a lot of things regarding styling, regarding legal, regarding if you want to connect payment, okay? There's a lot of legal stuff which you gotta deal, which is not fun, obviously, but um, I don't like the fact that I'm going away from coding to some kind of bureaucracy. But if I deal with this thing once, hopefully, inshallah, I don't have to get back to this thing again because I will just copy what I did from this project to the future ones. And this is just the beginning. I mean, what am I gonna do next? Like how I'm gonna apply, how I'm gonna be applying to jobs, coding jobs, obviously. How I'm gonna be, there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of like new technologies I wanna learn, and how I'm gonna find time for that in middle of this trying to get a job thing. Um, it's a little bit of chaos, but hopefully it will come down because you know I had the same problem, this chaos problem regarding my day job. I didn't knew where am I heading with this job, like where am I gonna be in like 1 or 2 months, and 1 2 months passed, and now I know where I want to go. So my for a closer future, it's probably me getting some kind of higher paying job and a better, yeah, obviously it's gonna be not a coding job, I guess. Okay, God can do whatever he wants. So tomorrow I have a coding interview. If I will pass that, alhamdulillah. And I have, oh my god, I even forgot about that. I have two test coding tests I received for coding positions. Obviously, they're not for junior developers. It's not a junior developer positions I applied to, but I didn't said that I'm a junior developer in my resume, so I guess they kind of like thought that I'm a middle or senior developer. So what happened? They kind of accepted me and they gave me a test, coding test. I have two coding tests, and tomorrow I have one coding interview, and on Friday I have mock coding interview, and on Friday same day I have one interview for another day job, which is kind of higher paying. Um, but there is one little trick about it, that this job is percentage based, like only percentage based. I guess there is no like minimum wage you're gonna get paid guaranteed. um so yeah, I am gonna, it's not like 100%. I didn't accept the offer yet. I will just visit the office, talk to people, and just basically.
قبل شاسم وزمانز قبل شاسم
Video lip.
uzun.
If there is something I learned, is that you get matured, you get older, and you get better, and a lot of the things you were afraid of when you was young, you look back and you're like, you understand how stupid it was to be afraid of these things. of these things, of these unknown things, you know. Fear of unknown, my friend. Fear of unknown. I thought that, this thing which happened to me, that I have to get a day job because my agency is not making money yet, was kind of a bad thing to happen, and I even cried at first like an idiot. Bro, there is so much into it. I can't even explain to you what this feeling, how you get like stronger, I guess that's how I feel. More stress resistant, or more stress kind of. Obviously I'm a man, but bro, if you don't, the only way you're gonna get stress resistant if you go through a ton of stress, a, a ton of stress, and you have to learn, and you have to have this feedback loop. And I guess my feedback loop was that I want to get a higher paying kind of better job in a better office, because the office I'm working in is obviously it's not a very comfortable, it is a good enough place, I'm not gonna complain, but it's cold. It's pretty cold, and I'm afraid I'm gonna get sick. So I have to find, no, I don't just wanna find, no matter how bad I want this thing, now I have to find a better paying job. um, maybe I will land a coding job, maybe I will land this American logistics company job. But yeah, this is it for today. We're just on a day job, on the way to some interviews, building projects, going through a little bit of chaos, because I completed my first ever project, and I'm very proud, and alhamdulillah, I'm feeling like how I'm getting better and learning a lot of new technologies. um, every day a little bit better. My grandma came back, I'm sorry. So yeah, man, I don't know. This is very one of the first videos, I guess you didn't saw me smiling for a while, and I want to change that today. There you go. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.